Good morning students. So in today's class we'll start with the exercise 5.8. The first question it is, verify Rolle's theorem for the function f of x which is equal to x square plus 2x minus 8 belongs to closed interval minus 4 comma 2. So first I will write the given function f of x which is equal to x square plus 2x minus 8, x square plus 2x minus 8. Now what was the first point in Rolle's theorem? The function is continuous on the closed interval. The function is continuous on closed interval minus 4 comma 2. Then the second point is the function is differentiable on open interval minus 4 comma 2. So now next point it is, we have to check whether f of a is equals to f of b or not. So I go for f of a. So f of minus 4 which is equal to, so in place of x I have to write minus 4 now, minus 4 the square plus 2 into minus 4 minus 8. So now let us simplify this. Minus 4 square will be 16, then 2 into minus 4 it is minus 8, and then minus 8, this will be 0. So now I will go for f of b, that is f of 2 which is equal to, so now in place of x I have to write 2 square plus 2 into 2 minus 8 which is equal to, so now 2 square it is 4 plus 2 into 2 it is 4, then minus 8. So 4 plus 4 it is 8, 8 minus 8 will give us 0. So here f of a is equals to f of b, that means we have to go for the next step. Therefore f of minus 4 which is equal to f of 2. So now we have to go for the differentiation. So here f dash of x which is equal to, so differentiate this now, derivative of x square will be 2x plus derivative of 2x will be 2. So this is f dash of x now, but in Rolle's theorem f dash of c is always equal to 0, but f dash of c which is equal to 0. So now what is f dash of c now? 2c plus 2 which is equal to 0. So 2c which is equal to minus 2, c which is equal to minus 1, which is which belongs to open interval minus 4 comma 2. So this is the value of c, and hence we have verified the Rolle's theorem. So let us solve the second main question of this exercise. Examine if Rolle's theorem is applicable to any of the following functions. Can you say something about the corners of Rolle's theorem? So I have taken the first question, f of x is equals to greatest integer x for x belongs to closed interval 5 comma 9. So I have written the function as it is. So now see here, we have already discussed about this, about the greatest integer function. The greatest integer function is neither continuous nor differentiable. See here, the first point it is, the greatest integer function is the greatest integer function is neither continuous neither continuous on closed interval 5 comma 9 nor differentiable on open interval 5 comma 9 or differentiable on open interval 5 comma 9. And then the next point it is here f of a is not equal to f of b. So for a Rolle's theorem to be applicable, f of a must be equal to f of b. So see here, I will go for f of a now. F of 5 which is equal to greatest integer 5, f of 5 equal to, then I will go for f of b, that is f of 9 which is equal to greatest integer 9. So here which is equal, what is greatest integer 5 here? It is 5. So f of 5 which is equal to 5, and then here f of 9 which is equal to, so greatest integer 9, it is 9. So f of a is not equal to f of b. So here both the points are not satisfied, therefore the Rolle's theorem is not applicable. Therefore, so I will write here, therefore f of 5 is not equal to f of 9, hence Rolle's theorem is not applicable. Rolle's theorem is not applicable. So this is all about the first sub question of the second main question. Similarly, you will have to solve the Roman number 2, then I will go for the Roman number 3. Well, so let us solve the Roman number 3. So see here. So write the given function as it is, f of x which is equal to x square minus 1. So now the function is continuous on closed interval 1 comma 2, and then the function is differentiable on open interval 1 comma 2. So now we have to check whether f of a is equals to f of b or not. So I will go for f of a, that is f of 1 which is equal to 1 square minus 1 which is 0. Then I will go for f of 2 which is equal to 2 square minus 1. 2 square it is 4, 4 minus 1 it is 3. Then so here f of a is not equal to f of b, therefore the Rolle's theorem is not applicable. Here f of 1 not equal to f of 2, f of 1 is not equal to f of 2, therefore Rolle's theorem is not applicable. So now see here, now we have to say something about the converse of Rolle's theorem. For that I will consider f dash of c which is equal to 0. So see here, now f dash of x which is equal to 2x, derivative of this will give us 2x, and f dash of c which is equal to 2c, but f dash of c which is equal to 0, that is 2c which is equal to 0 and c which is equal to 0. So, we got the value of c as 0 now, which doesn't belong to the open interval 1 comma 2, open interval 1 comma 2. Actually, in between these two values we should have the value of c, but here 0 does not belong to the open interval 1 comma 2. Therefore, converse of Rolle's theorem is not applicable. So, this is all about the second main question. So, let us solve the third main question. If f such that closed interval minus pi to 5 to r is a differentiable function and f dash of x doesn't vanish anywhere, then prove that f of minus pi not equal to f of 5. So, here he has given that the function is a differentiable function. If the function is differentiable, then it is also a continuous function. So, that is why I have written the given function is a continuous function. So, now see here, by MVT f dash of c which is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So, so here he has also given another condition now, f dash of x doesn't vanish anywhere, that means f dash of x is not equal to 0. If f dash of x vanishes means f dash of x equal to 0 now. So, we will consider the given condition. Given that f dash of x does not vanish, doesn't vanish anywhere, So, that means f dash of x is not equal to 0. This implies f dash of c is not equal to 0. So, what is f dash of c now? By mean value theorem. So, here f dash of c means it is f of b. So, I will consider f of b now. F of b means it is f of 5. So, f of 5 minus f of minus 5 divided by, so it is b minus a, that is 5 minus of minus 5, which is not equal to 0. So, here f dash of c is not equal to 0. So, what is f dash of c now? So, it is nothing but f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a, that I have considered here. In place of f dash of c, I have written the RHS of mean value theorem. So, now f of 5 minus f of minus 5 divided by 10, minus into minus it is plus, 5 plus 5 will give us 10, which is not equal to 0. So, here f of 5 minus f of minus 5, which is not equal to 0 into 10. So, f of 5 minus f of minus 5, which is not equal to 0. So, this can also be written as f of 5 which is not equal to f of minus 5, or this implies f of minus 5 is not equal to f of plus 5. So, this is all about the third problem. So, let us solve the fourth question and mark this as very important for the annual exam. Verify mean value theorem if f of x which is equal to x square minus 4x minus 3 in the interval closed interval a comma b, where a is equals to 1 and b equal to 4. So, let us solve this. First you write the given function f of x which is equal to x square minus 4x minus 3 then the first point it is the function is continuous on closed interval 1 comma 4. Then the second point it is the function is differentiable on open interval 1 comma 4. And then next we have to check f of a and f of b both should not be equal in mean value theorem. So now I will go for f of a, that is f of 1 which is equal to so replace x by 1 now, 1 square minus 4 into 1 minus 3. So 1 square it is 1 minus 4 minus 3. So now this will give us minus 6. So it is minus 6. Then now I will go for f of b, that is f of 4 which is equal to, so it is 4 square minus 4 into 4 minus 3. This is equals to 4 square will be 16 minus 16 then minus 3. So the answer is minus 3. So here f of a not equal to f of b. Next we have to go for f dash of x, or else by mean value theorem, by MVT f dash of c which is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So now what is the f dash of c here? So it is 2c minus 4 which is equal to see here f dash of c means derivative of this. No, we get actually f dash of x equal to 2x minus 4, f dash of c will be 2c minus 4. So now which is equal to f of b? F of b it is minus 3, then minus f of a it is minus 6 divided by b minus a. So it is 4 minus 1. So 2c minus 4 which is equal to, so minus 3, minus into minus plus 6 divided by 3. So 2c minus 4 which is equal to 6 minus 3, it is 3 divided by 3. 2c minus 4 which is equal to 1, 2c which is equal to 5. So now I take minus 4 to the RHS, it becomes plus 4, 1 plus 4 it is 5. C which is equal to 5 by 2 belongs to open interval 1 comma 4. So at the end you will have to write belongs to open interval 1 comma 4. So this is compulsory. So in case if you write only c equal to 5 by 2, so you will lose 1 marks here. You will have to write belongs to open interval 1 comma 4. So this is all about the fourth problem. So mark this as very important. Then we will move on to the fifth question. So let us solve the fifth question. Verify mean value theorem if f of x which is equal to x cube minus 5x square minus 3x in the interval closed interval a comma b where a is equals to 1 and b equal to 3. Find all c belongs to closed interval 1 comma 3 for which f dash of c which is equal to 0. So first we will take up the function and then verify the mean value theorem. The given function it is f of x which is equal to x cube minus 5x square minus 3x. Now the first point it is the function is continuous on so here the function is a polynomial function on closed interval 1 comma 3, on closed interval 1 comma 3, then the function is differentiable, the function is differentiable on open interval 1 comma 3. Then we have to check the values of f of a and f of b. In mean value theorem, both should not be equal to 0, both should not be equal. So now I will go for f of a, that is f of 1, which is equal to, substitute in this now, 1 cube minus 5 into 1 square minus 3 into 1, which is equal to 1 cube value, it is 1 minus 5 minus 1 minus 3. So what do we get now? We get minus 7. Then now I will go for f of b, that is f of 3. This is equals to, so it is 3 cube minus 5 into 3 square, 5 into 3 square minus 3 into 3, which is equal to 3 cube, it is 27, minus 3 square, it is 9, 9 into 5 will be 45, minus. So now 3 into 3, it is 9. So how much we get now? So 27 and then minus 54 will give us minus 27, minus 27. So now f dash of x, which is equal to, so it is the derivative of x cube, it is 3x square, then minus, what is the derivative of 5x square? So it is 10x minus 3. So f dash of c will be 3c square minus 10c minus 3. So now by MVT, mean value theorem, f dash of c, which is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a, So now what is f dash of c now? 3c square minus 10c minus 3, which is equal to f of b, it is minus 27, then minus f of a, it is minus 7 divided by b minus a, that is 3 minus 1. So now 3c square minus 10c minus 3, which is equal to, so minus 27 plus 7, minus 27 plus 7 divided by 3 minus 1, it is 2. So now 3c square minus 10c minus 3, which is equal to minus 27 plus 7 will be minus 20, minus 20 divided by 2 will be minus 10. So now take minus 10 to the LHS, it becomes plus 10, 3c square minus 10c, now take this to the LHS, it becomes plus 10. So 10 minus 3 will be 7, so we get plus 7, which is equal to 0. So now this is a quadratic equation. So multiply the first and last term, the product will be 21c square. So how do you take the factors now? It is minus 7c and minus 3c. So 3c square minus 3c minus 7c and then plus 7, which is equal to 0. So let us simplify this. We get 3c as a common term, so c minus 1, we get c minus 1. Then so here I get minus 7 common in these two. In these two I take minus 7 common, we get c minus 1. which is equal to 0. So this can be written as c minus 1 into 3c minus 7, which is equal to 0. So from this c which is equal to 1, c is equals to 1, and from this c which is equal to 7 divided by 3. So here observe the given condition now. So the interval is 1 comma 3. The value of c must lie in open interval 1 comma 3. So we should not consider this now. Therefore the value of c, it is 7 by 3, which belongs to open interval 1 comma 3. So therefore c which is equal to 7 by 3 belongs to open interval 1 comma 3. So this is the required value of c. So and we have one more part in this question, that is find all c belongs to closed interval 1 comma 3 for which f dash of c is equals to 0. So that you will have to take it as an assignment, and you will have to take the sixth problem as an assignment. So in order to solve this, equate f dash of c with 0 now. So this is f dash of c here. Where is f dash of c? 3c square minus 10c minus 3. Equate this with 0. We get a quadratic equation, and then solve that quadratic equation by formula method. At the end you will have two values of c, that is plus or minus. So that will be all about the fifth question. So pause the video to note it down.